Now that it's officially spring, we tend to see more lightning throughout the nation. Meteorologist Scott Sumner joins us with a look at our weather fact of the day.
That's right, Annalisa. You know, although lightning affects all regions in the United States, people living in the southern states are most likely at risk. From Florida to Texas and further west to Arizona, these states and others have the most lightning deaths and injuries. As a matter of fact, Florida is considered the lightning capital of the country, with more than 2,000 lightning injuries over the past 50 years. Now, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, since 2006, only 5 states, Alaska, Delaware, Hawaii, New Hampshire, and Washington State, along with the U.S. Virgin Islands, have reported no lightning deaths. Now, broken down further, men are 4 times more likely than women to be struck by lightning, with the average age of a person being struck at 37 years old. For some reason, lightning seems to prefer to strike men over women, with about 85% of its victims being men. Why is that? Well, it's not because lightning prefers men over women, but instead because men tend to engage in activities that put them at greater risk. For example, outdoor work is more of a male-dominated activity, so logically it becomes reasonable to assume that men are more likely to get struck as a major factor. Some examples of outdoor jobs will be roofing, pipe fitting and/or plumbing, and landscaping. Now, when it comes to recreational activities, the common belief is that golfers are responsible for the greatest number of lightning deaths, but that's just not true. Over a 14-year period, fishermen accounted for 4 times as many fatalities as golfers, believe it or not, and while camping, boating, and beach activities each accounted for twice as many deaths as golf did. Interesting. Looking at the glass half full instead of half empty, however, 90% of lightning strike victims do survive the odds of being struck in a given year, and that is 1 in 1,222,000,000. In the studio, I'm DC News Now meteorologist Scott Sumner.